Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're in your late 20s or 30s, you've probably had moments where you feel totally lost, like you're drifting with no clear direction. Or maybe you've felt stuck, like you're trapped in your own head, unable to move forward. These feelings are signals about something bigger. Whether you're listening too much or not enough to your own inner voice or the world around you. Today, I'm breaking down how to spot when you're off balance, why it happens, and practical steps to get back on track, backed by science. So, this one's for you. Let's dive in. Now, let's kick things off with what happens when you're not listening enough to your inner voice. Those thoughts and feelings that tell you who you are and what you need, like that gut sense of I'm burned out or this job isn't me anymore. When you ignore these signals and get caught up in the external world, work pressure, social expectations, or just keeping up with life, you start to feel lost. It's like you're driving without a map, no idea where you're headed. Now, this hits home for all of us, right? You can picture this. You're 32, you're grinding at the job that pays well but feels soulless. You're hitting deadlines. You're saying yes to every project. You're trying to prove yourself, but deep down, you're like, is this even what I want? And I've been in this place. Very recently, I was so focused on climbing a career ladder that I ignored my own thoughts and feelings. I felt disconnected, like I was living someone else's life, just going through the motions. That's what feeling lost is, a sense of drifting, unsure of your purpose or direction. Research backs this up. A 2020 meta-analysis found that external demands, like constant work stress, can overload your brain, tanking your self-awareness and making it hard to tune in to your thoughts and feelings. Another study on young adults showed that ignoring internal signals leads to emotional overwhelm with regulation difficulties, which is, having a hard time controlling your feelings. When you're tuned out from your inner voice, you lose your anchor, and that's when you feel adrift, like you've lost your way. Now, how do you know this is you? If you're feeling lost, right, disoriented, disconnected, or like you're just checking boxes, it's a sign you need to check in with your thoughts and feelings. Don't worry, we'll talk about that soon. But now let's flip it. What happens when you listen too much to your inner voice and not enough to the external world? You start to feel stuck. Your inner voice, your thoughts and feelings, it's crucial, but if you're so focused on it that you tune out external input, like advice from friends, workplace feedback, or just reality, you can get trapped in your own head. It's like you're spinning your wheels in the mud, unable to move forward. So here's a relatable scenario for you. Say you're 29 in a relationship that's been rocky. You're overanalyzing every thought and feeling. Am I happy? Is this right? But you're not talking to your partner or getting perspective from a friend or even a therapist. You're so deep in your own head that you can't see the bigger picture and you feel paralyzed, like you're stuck in the loop. I've done this. Once I was so caught up in my own doubts about a career move that I ignored practical advice from a mentor and I missed a solid opportunity. That's what feeling stuck looks like. Overthinking, indecision, or even isolating yourself, unable to take action or grow. Now, science has a lot to say here. A 2013 meta-analysis on rumination found that hyper-focusing on your thoughts and feelings without external input fuels negative moods like anxiety or depression. You get caught in a cycle, replaying the same thoughts, unable to break free. A 2016 study on decision-making showed that ignoring external feedback or facts leads to biased choices and a sense of paralysis. Classic stuck vibes, right? Now there's more. A 2018 study on loneliness linked excessive inward focus to social isolation, as people pull away from external relationships and feel trapped in their own minds. And a 2015 study on cognitive flexibility found that those who overlook external contexts, like new information or perspectives, struggle to adapt, staying rigid and stagnant. Stuck, right? Now, how do you know this is happening? If you're feeling stuck, caught in overthinking, disconnected from others, or unable to make decisions or move forward, it's a sign you need to open up to the external world, like feedback, connections, or practical realities. All right, so how do you know this is happening? If you're feeling stuck, caught in overthinking, disconnected from others, or unable to make decisions or move forward, it's a sign you need to open up to the external world, like feedback, connections, or practical reality. Here's the deal. You want to balance listening to your inner voice, your thoughts and feelings, with the external world, feedback, relationships, and real-world reality. Your inner voice is your compass, telling you what matters to you. The external world is your map, showing you what's possible and keeping you grounded. Lean too much on the external, and you're going to feel lost, drifting without purpose. Lean too much on the internal, and you're going to feel stuck, trapped in your own head. The goal is to flow between the two, using these feelings as guideposts to stay on track. So mindfulness is a game changer for this. As Eckhart Tolle teaches, it's about being the watcher of your thoughts and feelings, not getting swept up in them, but observing them like clouds passing in the sky. You're the sky, the calm awareness behind it all. This lets you hear your inner voice clearly while staying open to external input. Research from a 2020 study on mindfulness-based interventions shows it boosts self-awareness and emotional regulation, helping you blend internal and external cues seamlessly. So, here are 2 practical steps tailored for you. Reconnect when you're lost. If you're feeling lost, like you're grinding in that soul-sucking job, try a 5-minute mindfulness practice. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and watch your thoughts and feelings like they're clouds passing in the sky. Notice one that feels true, like I'm not fulfilled here, and jot that down in a notebook. Do this daily to reconnect with your inner voice and clarify your direction. Engage when you're stuck. If you're feeling stuck, like you're overthinking the relationship you're in, reach out to the external world. Call a trusted friend for their take. Talk to a therapist. Or write down 3 practical facts about your situation, such as, we've been arguing more, but we communicate well when we're calm. This pulls you out of the loop and into reality. Try this when you're caught in your head. Now, studies back these ideas up. Brief mindfulness sessions improve emotional connection to the self, while engaging with external feedback reduces stagnation, according to research on social interactions. These small steps can shift your perspective fast. So, guys, here's the takeaway. If you're feeling lost, disconnected, or drifting, it's a sign you're not listening to your inner voice, those thoughts and feelings intended to guide you. If you're feeling stuck, overthinking, or paralyzed, it's a sign you're not listening enough to the external world, like feedback or reality. Use these feelings and signals to find the balance. Check in with your inner voice to stay true to yourself, but stay open to the world to keep moving forward. Now, what's your experience with feeling lost or stuck? Drop it in the comments. Always want to hear about it. If this hit home, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for more practical tips for guys navigating through life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.